On the left, we have a Casio G-Shock GW-5600J, and on the right, we have a banana. Oh, and something else, the case and bezel from a brother to the watch on the left. This particular watch also came in red, as you see, and yellow versions. And I think somewhere out there, there's a gray version, like a light gray version floating around as well. Removing the bezel is not really necessary for doing this module swap like this. But I did it because it would make transferring the strap to the new case easier at the end. Take note of how this slotted rubbery cushion fits over the module. The module is almost ready to come out. On this model, the case holds an atomic radio antenna and the solar charging panel. The electrical connections for both attach to the module with a ribbon cable held on by a freakishly tiny screw and a plate that positions the ribbon cable. Note the two white plastic nubs on either side of the screwdriver here. They position the ribbon cable and allow it to lay flat and make the necessary electrical connections. Use the smallest flat blade you can find and then get one smaller than that. This is what you see after the screw and plate has been removed. Now, just dropping the module into the case isn't going to work because it won't be flush and the ribbon cable will stick up. The new case's ribbon cable needs to be tucked into position and onto the two white plastic nubs first. Then the case can be dropped in. Here's the plate on a piece of Rotico. The up only refers to which side of the plate faces you. The plate needs to be installed upside down like this, or it won't fit properly. So the case is in, or excuse me, the module is in, and the ribbon cable is tucked into where it needs to be. And now we get to see if I can get this screw in here. This is a little painful to watch. There we go. Now it's flush onto the plastic nubs. Not so much. And there we go. Look at that. Looks good. It's not good. It's not flush yet. Now you can finally feel the screw tightening up. Don't want to overdo it, obviously. As you get in there, you'll see the screw is super freakishly small. Rubber cushion back on, but notice the little tang right there is bent. That's the way this case came to me. It's literally hanging over the edge, so we got to bend it back. If it'll go back. Let's take a look and see how this is actually supposed to be on the other one. Yep. Angled back in just a little bit so that when the case goes back on, it forms that connection. So let's help it out a little more. That ought to do it. Gasket goes back on. It would be great if you added a little bit of silicone to this and made sure the groove was clean. I didn't. Might later. I've read some folks describe this caseback as titanium. It, of course, is not. It's very similar to the current 5610 atomic solar model in that it's a little bit sculpted, but it is indeed stainless steel, just like it says on the back. It's just not quite as flat and featureless as the regular G-Shocks are. And this is me using the wrong screws to put the case back on. I did fix it later, but not for this video. Swapping the strap over, to be honest, is the toughest part of this. Getting the strap off is not that big a deal. But oi, putting the new strap on in the case was tough. I didn't film most of it. I took the bezel, the red bezel off the case to make it easier because you can see it overhangs the lugs, but it was still hard to do. Difficult, I should say, to do. Hey, it's looking like a watch now. The RJ4 version of this watch that this red bezel comes from was originally paired with a dark gray strap, not this black one that comes on the normal 5600J, the G. But I think it still looks pretty good on this black strap. And there you have it. All done. Easy peasy. So that's it. Got any questions? Let me know. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.